Hello, hello everybody. My name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge speaking English for 30 minutes straight using TOEFL style questions. No scripts, just spontaneous answers, just like the real exam. Let's get started. I'm sorry that I skipped so many days. Yeah, but yeah, I don't cause trouble to skip this challenge, so I don't need to apologize. Yeah. Because there's no reason. Because there's no reason to accomplish this challenge, actually. You know? So, I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I have a test. I have a TOEFL test on February 7th. So I have to study for the test. But I don't have any motivation to do it. I don't know why. Like these past 2 years, I've studied English. I've studied English. But suddenly, I lost motivation. Because I can't find reason. I can't find a reason to continue this challenge. My English hasn't been improving, and you know, yeah. Like recently, I easily get depressed. I don't know why. because I still doing workout and going for a run sometimes. So I use my body and brain. I try to keep me healthy, but I sometimes, yeah, I don't want to say this, but sometimes I think I want to, yeah, I want to disappear. I want to die, something like that. Yeah, truly, I think so, but sometimes. Yeah, because I don't have any hope, any dream, and I really want to do something creative, like, like create something I'm good at doing it. For example, you know, I actually I'm not good at singing. I'm not good at, and sometimes I think like I try to walk on easy path. Like, something I try to do something I'm good at. But the true thing is not like that. Like you have to try even something you're not good at. That's that's the life. And I truly want to change myself, but I easily give up. I easily, you know, and I hate that myself, but I can't help it. I don't want to make an excuses. I don't want to use my age as an excuse because it's not cool. It's uncool, you know. But I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I also want to make. I would. I also want to be a rich man. Yeah. I also want to be a star. Yeah. But my negative one, my negative mind denies those thinking. I hate that. I actually don't say like this because I'm positive, and I believe that something you said would make it real. So I try to avoid saying negative things because it would make it happen. It would happen. But in this challenge, I swear I would say everything. So I'm saying everything, honestly, because no one sees this challenge. So I don't think it doesn't matter whether I say true or wrong things. But I want to be honest with me. So that's why I'm saying everything in my mind. Even I don't want to say that. Yeah, because I want to be able to speak my mind, what I'm thinking, you know? So, and I also want to make everyone moved by what I created, or I want to make everyone happy by what I created. So, you know, yeah, I want to be creative. I want to do something creative. You know what I'm saying, right? Today is actually day 211. I failed to upload the previous challenge, day 210. So I just uploaded day 210. So maybe day 210 and 211 would be uploaded at the same time. But I did day 210 on January 9th. So it's been 4 days since I did this challenge last time. You have to try things even you are not good at them. You have to try things even when you are not good at them. That's life. I truly want to change. but I give up easily. I do, and I hate that about myself, but I can't help it. I don't want to make excuse. I don't want to use my age as an excuse because it's not cool. I don't want to make excuses. I don't want to use my age as an excuse because it's not cool. It's just uncool, you know? But I don't know what I should do. I also want to be rich. I also want to be a star too. But my negative side, my negative mindset shuts down those thoughts. I usually don't say things like this because I try to stay positive. I believe what I believe that what you say can make it real. What you can say, I believe that what you can what you say can make it real. What you think. So I try to avoid saying negative things because I feel like they might come true. It might actually happen. But in this challenge, I promised I'd say everything. I'm saying everything honestly because no one really watches this, and I don't think it matters if what I say is perfectly right or not. But I want to be honest with myself. That's why I'm saying everything that's on my mind, even things I don't want to say. Because I want to be able to speak my mind, to say what I'm really thinking. And I want to move people. And I want to move people with what I create or make them happy with it. So I want to be creative. I want to create something. I want to do something creative. You know what I mean? Today is actually day 211. I failed to upload the previous one, day 210. So just uploaded it. So day 210 and day 211 might get uploaded at the same time because I recorded day 210 on January 9th. So it's been 4 days since I last did this challenge. Yeah, let's review. I underestimated how important this challenge was. I underestimated how important this challenge was. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will do this challenge tomorrow. Definitely. But this challenge was always at the back of my mind. But this challenge was always back of, at the back at the back of my mind. Something obscene is always at the back of my mind. Something erotic, something sexy is always at the back of my mind. Something positive is always at the back of my mind. I'm not going to make excuse. I was just lazy. I'm not gonna make excuses. I was just lazy. But the TOEFL has changed. Yeah, TOEFL test has changed. The new format will be introduced. The new format will be introduced on January 21st. Some parts are the same, but most of it is pretty different. Some parts are the same, but most of it is pretty different. So instead, there are sentences with a few blanks. Yeah, in in the reading section. They got rid of academic readings. Instead, there are some sentences with a few blanks, and I have to fill them in. I have to fill them in. You just listen to a short conversation in terms of listening section. In terms of the listening section, you just listen to a short conversation or short talk and answer questions. They got rid of integrated writing task, but they remained academic writing task. Before we had to read a passage, and so yeah, they got rid of the integrated writing task. The integrated writing task was like we had to read a passage and listen to a lecture about it, and then write about the relationship between the two. Yeah, usually the professor in the lecture disagrees with the reading passage. So we have to explain how they differed. How they differed. So that's the part they got rid of. But the second part of the reading section remained. The parts, yeah, stays. The second half of the previous writing section stays in the new version. And actually speaking, yeah. So finally speaking section. They changed the speaking section. Largely. Mm. For example, you are not at zoo. You are at zoo and an instructor explains something and you just repeat it. Repeat what the instructor says. But it was difficult for me to memorize what they say. I understand the meaning of what they say, but I can't repeat that. Yeah, because I'm not good at memorizing. Yeah, actually I'm not, good at using short memory. 27 minutes have passed. So, I have to get used to it. Get used to the new format, which will be introduced on January 21st. Like, using past exams. But I have studied the previous format. So that's why I lost my motivation. And simply, TOEFL is very difficult for me. It's not easy, but that's life, So I have to make efforts to accomplish what I decided. Yeah, because I want to change. So yeah, I think I'm getting have motivation gradually. Yes. Yeah. I will accomplish this challenge too. And I will accomplish I will score over 100 on the TOEFL test on this month. Definitely. Yes. Thank you so much. Bye bye.